Welcome to the Isofarian Guard in Walk in the Park mode. This is a mode that effectively shortcuts the combat. And that has a lot of benefits. For example, this is the actual plate, the table space footprint that you need. So for the guards, you only need their inventory, and here I'm on my way to point 6, because that has a Dracondor that I hope to farm for some ingredients. I spent a lot of time thinking about the game and how to make it less grindy. And I'll explain in another video the rationale behind it. But essentially, you want to adventure, and the game, as presented by Sky Kingdom Games, does not really stimulate adventuring, because you have to set up battle boards, resolve combat, and after you've done that several times, you will see that you do the same thing over and over again in the back tactics. What you do is you auto win combat, and you gain the rewards immediately. So I'm simplifying the effects that you lose a little bit of hit points, you gain some temporary chips, so green chips, purple chips, red chips. And all that you do is you set up or you adjust the sil and the lux essence. The main point is that the story now focuses. So for the main storybook, I'm now in book 1, chapter 1 still, and I spent 15 hours to go from note 30 to note 48, which you can see here, and that's just way too much for a normal way of playing an adventure game. And yeah, you don't because if you play by the book, then there is too much difference, too much time delay between the separate story points. And what you will do is that every time that you gain a new skill card, you have to do a combat as normal, and once you want to when you want to proceed, so after Istad, some things get unlocked, but after you if you want to proceed in the story mode, then you will have to do the story-based battles. So this is a much clearer goal to strive for. If you if both your guards get defeated, then you proceed as normally. You restart from the last save point. So you also need to have some save points before you proceed with the story. This means this has the added benefit of most of the time you are playing Simplify, and the story still remains fresh in your head. So let me show how it plays. Um, let's see where we were. So we are now at 23, and I draw a chip. So you do everything as normal. So it's a compass chip. This means that I can choose between the rewards from an armored zook for a horn, for example. I don't have a horn, so I'm as by the rules I gain 6 Lux Essence. So that's 62. And it may sound like cheating, but consider this, that I read all the books, and that cost me about a week, and the story in the books is fantastic. So after reading the final encounter, or the concluding scene, if you will, I'm not spoiling that, but I really wanted to dive back in. So that's a positive sign. So in a half an hour time, I bought, I farmed a little bit, and I found an expanded satchel. I also have wolf head tunic for both my guards, and this cost me about 6 hours for grinding. So that shows you the main difference. So let's say, and also ambushes, I simplify them as they are not ambushes unless the story tells you so. So the armored zook will give me a horn. I check here. So also the table footprint is much easier. Horn. Let's see. Horn. Okay. I've found one horn. Goes into my expanded satchel. And that's it. So next up is from 23 to 8. Draw a chip. It's again a compass, and 8 here has armored zook again. So I'm doing the same thing. I now have 2 horns. And finally I reach node 6, which is what I wanted in the first place. I draw a compass. That's great, because now we can see here at node 6 it's a Dracondor, and the Dracondor is also auto-defeated, so because this is walk in the park mode. Dracondor. And a 1-star Dracondor has feathers, which is exactly what I was looking for. So we check where is the feathers. The 1 feathers. Alright. There was a reason I wanted the feathers, but I'm going back to 8. Until I have 4 feathers. Also, I, of course, Dracondor. I almost forgot it's 6 Lux Essence, so we're at 68. The 1 skull for node 8 is an armored zook. As you can see here, armored zook. So we go into the armored Zook thing, and we see that it gives a horn and 6 Lux Essence, so we are at 74. And how many horns do we have? Well, we had 2 horns already, so we make search for the 3 horn thing. So you're still managing, but this mode also gives you a much clearer plan on what to go for before you reach Fort Istra. So 3 horn. Going back to 6. And I draw 3 skull. Now it's 6. 3 skull is a Dracondor again. So we flip until we have the Dracondor. Again 6 Lux and feathers. So that gives us 80. And we have now 2 feathers. We can spend this Lux Essence because we can still use the printout that I provided. So you have now, there's the skill tree. I already unlocked all these things, so I cannot expand Alec further, but I can spend 20 for upgrading Grigory. And then it's time to go to Fort Istra because we cannot. It's gated off. So we have still some time to go. But this is a great mode and very relaxed. Exactly what you wanted, I think. So I hope you liked it. Bye bye.